advancements using AI and digital technology are helping to improve hearing significantly. Here to tell us more with advanced ear care, we welcome Stuart Spencer. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's great to be here, Bree.
Nice to see you in person. I see your commercials running,
oh, yeah.
but I've never met you in person.
I
So
know.
I'm glad to finally put Stuart with,
there we go.
with your face.
Well, we'll see each other more often next year, I'm sure.
Please
right.
come more often. But in the meantime, you have exciting breakthroughs in AI and digital technology to share with our viewers.
We really do. I've done this 45 years. Things inch along, we get a little better, one feature changes or another thing. But now, we've had a real substantial improvement in the technology where it's really kind of a breakthrough. And it's like a wow, and we see it in our patients, right? They come back, they go, oh my gosh, I'm hearing so much better. And with AI, artificial intelligence tied in with digital hearing aids, which is all about algorithms, right? All this science. We're really been in an extremely advantageous position because we invested in that 10 years ago. So now all the results are coming out. We have this automatic scene detection, where the hearing aids are constantly looking around these people. It's amazing, like 20,000 times a second, right?
Really?
Fast. Speed's really important with hearing, because you want to be able to process speech as rapidly as people speak it.
Right.
So people with hearing impairment, end up kind of catching different words, so now we can fill those blanks in so they can actually understand conversations the first time they hear them. And, the new technology brings a lot of things together, but really we never thought that we could get so close to normal hearing. And we're getting really close.
That
it's not perfect.
So exciting.
It really is exciting. So, it enhances, speech clarity, reduces background noise, and it's all automatic, right? You put these things on, you wear them, and you hear better. I've worn hearing aids like for 6 years, and I had the latest hearing aid, right up until we got this technology, and I put these on, it's like, wow. It's what I can, they asked me, what does it sound like? After I wore them for a few days, I said, it's like I'm not wearing hearing aids. It's like they're just so transparent, and I just put them on, I wear them, and I hear better. So there's a lot of great things that are happening that we never had before,
Honestly, Stuart, that's just very heartwarming, because I know a lot of people, including my stepdad, who has virtually lost most of his hearing, and it's beyond frustrating, not only for him,
that's right,
but for those around him who have to constantly repeat what they're saying, and speak louder and in tones that it almost seems almost aggressive.
That's right.
Right?
That's what happens. As we talk louder, it seems like we're angry.
Right.
And it's like, well, don't yell at me. It's like, no, I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm trying to help you hear.
Exactly.
But, if you can imagine, you can kind of relate it to, having an artificial hand, right? That you can do this, you still have the hand there, it's great, but now you can do this, right?
Wow.
And that's with hearing, like with this type of hearing system, people are just receiving it really well, and it's working.
Now, the hearing aids that you're offering, is it the same hearing aid across the board? Does every patient get the same one because of the new technology that's out there, or are they still fitted to individual patients?
Yeah, well, that's the whole key, is the customization, is really dialing it in. There are no two hearing losses that are alike, and people process speech differently and sound differently, so it's all about the customization. Most people fit, these little hearing aids, with a little rubber bud, which, you can get a big box store, we customize them, the speakers are customized, the fit's customized. So, when you put them in, they stay in.
I had no idea you were wearing that. And
it keeps a seal, in the canal, so we can drive that sound real specifically for that individual's hearing loss. And then, that coupled with the ability to program that AI and digital performance, to fine tune it to somebody's hearing, it's like a wow.
It's like a wow. Yeah. And they're self-learning, right?
Yeah, that's right. So Audibel, has really come a long, long way in the past 3 years, and they'll just keep going. We have new releases in February, and what's so cool is now the platforms in the hearing aids, when we come out with these better algorithms, we just upload them into the hearing aid people have. So the technology grows with them as they're wearing them. How cool
That
was
is
that?
fantastic.
Like an app on your phone.
I was going to
you know?
say like a Tesla.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
there you
car.
go. That's right, exactly.
And it makes so much sense.
Yeah. Well, this, like for instance, I can tap my hearing aid and say, how many home runs did Babe Ruth hit?
You're kidding me.
Babe Ruth hit 714 home runs at lifetime in his career.
That just told you that.
Yeah. I mean, how amazing is that? So it's like your search engine
Amazing.
in your hearing aid. And the idea from the founder, Bill Austin, was we don't want people staring at a phone. You know how that is with so many people that they have their face glued to a phone.
Sure.
But now they can just stay engaged, right? With the people that are around them.
Okay, so then I have to ask the question, is it used by 5G, and does that affect, because they're always saying, don't sleep with your phone by your head.
No, it's ultra low. It's not that at all, because it's a great question. My wife is all about EMFs, and I mean, to the extent I won't even go into, but no, it's ultra low. So it's not a big concern at all. It's a great question.
Wonderful. And so you can, speaking of phones, you can actually sync the hearing aids with any device, right? Phone, iPad.
That's right.
What are the
some of the older
benefits?
technologies, no.
Oh, of course.
They have to be compatible, but most are today. They have to be really, really old.
But what does that do?
Well, you
What is the
answer your
benefits?
phone. If I just answer my phone, I hear it in my hearing aids directly.
Right.
I don't have to hold my phone up to my ear anymore.
Okay.
Which is also better for EMFs, by the way.
Sure.
But you can use your phone to translate about 64 different languages.
Right.
So somebody can speak to you in their language, you hear it in English. You can use your phone to adjust your hearing aids if you want to.
Okay.
To set up, the tap controls to enhance speech. You can now have a whole program just to help people with their balance, because hearing affects balance.
Sure.
And so it's a whole step process we go through for balance. We can also use that for controlling tinnitus. Many people have ringing in the ears or hum, buzz, click, whatever it may be. And so now we can mask those noises, which really is a relief to people.
Yeah, it's almost debilitating.
Yeah, and so it
constant
gives them a
ringing.
lot of relief. I have ringing when I wear these. I just don't hear it. Now we talk about it, I listen and I hear it, but day in and day out, it doesn't bother me anymore.
And can people go swimming or in the shower with those hearing aids?
I've done everything you're not supposed to do. Hopped in a pool, jumped in the ocean, hopped in the shower. These hearing aids are just, we can almost say pretty much waterproof, So, I mean, it's pretty invincible. We don't want them to go swimming with them,
But if you forget that they're even there.
That's right. So, I've done that, jumped in a pool, hopped up, taken them, put them out, they were fine.
Wow.
So a lot of great stuff.
That's a lot of great stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they're just going to implant them and you won't even have to take them out, right?
Yeah, boy, we're getting there. Yeah, that's for sure.
That's right around the corner. Huh?
So, that technology compared, with our customer service, in addition to that, we've been around a long time. We know how to help people and really walk them through that whole process.
And you're really encouraging people to come in and try to use any insurance deductions that they might have.
That's right.
Left
So here
before
we
the end of
are,
the year.
End of the year, right? So most of these people have met deductibles, in their accounts. So, they don't have that obligation. So, we're able to get many people into the hearing aids with little or nothing down, payment.
Right.
And so the insurance companies are picking that up. So it's a good time to find out. And it's also a good time to find out because maybe next year their benefits don't even have hearing aid benefits.
And you won't know
things
that
change,
until next
right?
year.
Well, unless they've done a lot of research, It's one of those things that people miss a lot,
Okay.
So, a lot of exciting things. We're happy to help them. We'll call and check all their benefits and do everything for them if they just let us know that that's what they want.
Wonderful. All right, Stuart, thank you so much for coming.
You're
Stuart with
welcome,
Advanced Ear Care. I appreciate all of that. The updates are amazing. Thank you. Keep us posted.
Thank you, Bree. Nice to be here.
Coming up next, we have Kaylee Wynn with Polly's Pies. You're not going to want to miss this, so stay tuned.